Target locked.
Today's target is Anai, the Arid Viper. She is a magic damage-dealing mage for the Infernal faction. Beware, Anai will relentlessly incinerate every beautiful thing in the world, subjecting every life form to torment and suffering. Here's a stat breakdown for Anai and how she compares to other mages in the game. She has the 8th highest attack, which is slightly above average, but all her other stats are mediocre at best. Anai's talent, basic attack, has a 20% chance of inflicting burning on the target. The hero does 15% more damage to targets inflicted with burning. Her burning is for 5 seconds, deals 20% magic damage per second. Burning effects from different sources can coexist. Anai's basic attack deals 100% magic damage to one enemy. With max skill up, she can increase this damage by an additional 20%. Anai's ultimate, Ember of Sorrow, is an automatically activated ultimate with a cost of 600 and lasts for 10 seconds. Triggers automatically when there are enemies in range, increasing damage by 20%, dealing 25% damage to one target in range 4 times, and inflicting 4 stacks of burning on them immediately. During the effect, continuously refreshes every burning inflicted by the hero. With max skill ups, you can increase the damage increase by an additional 20% and reduce the skill cost by 100. Anai's first passive, Flame of Rage, every time the burning inflicted by the hero deals damage, there's a 10% chance to regenerate 0.8% rage. With max skill ups, you can increase the trigger chance by an additional 4% and increase the rage regen by 0.2%. Anai's second passive, Searing Gaze, for every one burning on the target, increases attack by 1% and crit damage by 3%, stacking up to 7 times. With max skill ups, you can increase the crit damage increase by an additional 2% and the attack increase by an additional 2% as well. Anai's first awakening, targets inflicted with burning by the hero also receive magic resist reduction by negative 15%. Her second awakening increases her attack by 300. Her third awakening, every time the burning on the target deals damage, the hero gains 1% damage increase up to 30%. When reaching full stacks, the damage increase effects last for 10 seconds and will reset after the duration ends. Her third awakening increases her crit rate by 8%, and her fifth awakening, the chance of basic attack applying burning, increases by 10%, and the duration of burning inflicted by the hero increases by 2 seconds. Anai's damage is almost purely from burning, which scales at 20% of her damage per second. Thus, maxing attack percentage as high as possible is vital, but burning can also still apply critical hits, so max crit rate percentage and crit damage percentage rulings of DPS still applies. For early gear sets, upon meeting her stat requirements, Monospring early can allow her to ult even more frequently. By mid-game, the Wisdom set seems almost made for her as it'll increase her damage for 10 seconds when ulting, and her ultimate lasts for 10 seconds. But in-game, moving to Soulbound Arcana as quickly as possible will increase her overall damage swiftly with her low-cost ultimates. For artifacts, as with all attack scaling heroes, early game Keen Wisdom is best in slot, but late game moving to Heaven's Rage would be ideal to give her crit damage increase without having to worry about her health like some other artifacts. Anai is a burning phenom, but testing so far on both Forerunner and Test Server has shown she is mediocre at best. Hopefully something will be done to remedy this, as a damage over time based team with burn would be a great new team style to approach certain challenges. It is important to note burning damage is calculated upon placement of the damage over time and won't receive boosts in damage until a new instance is applied, while Anai has the inspiration or damage boost applied by her allies. Originally, she showed promising guild boss, but with burns being an additional instance of damage, she might be key to max performance to the Lord of Styx Immortal Codex. Thank you for watching this Watcher Realms Hero Spotlight. If you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Lieutenant Sheik, and this target has been destroyed.